Researchers have been speaking out about a global cult that has conspired to hijack the world for decades. Thousands of books have been written on subjects such as the Illuminati, the Sabbateans, Jesuits, Freemasonry, Satanism, secret societies, ancient mythologies, occult symbolism, ET encounters, the banking cartels, the British Crown, black nobility, religions and politics, to name just a few elements of the global scam. This information is available for those with eyes to see, and in the digital age it's only a click of a button away. Yet still today, the vast majority of the public refuse to come to terms with the fact that a small group of Satanists control their lives in every way. In recent weeks, we've seen the leak of a document titled Detailed End-to-End Raid Training, which appears to be a highly detailed report on how Hamas were training their soldiers to breach the IDF high-tech defences, even going into such detail as the number of hostages that were to be taken. The document states that around 200 to 250 hostages would be taken, and on October the 7th, 251 hostages were taken by Hamas. All this information is said to have been readily available to their infamous 8200 unit, yet nothing was done to prepare or inform those on guard. This report was available 3 weeks prior to October the 7th. But it seems that no matter how many times those termed conspiracy theorists turn out to be correct, the general public refuse to come to terms with the evidence that conspiracies happen on a daily basis, pushing us towards centralized global control. This cult can be traced as far back as at least ancient Babylon. It is the agenda of the Sabbatean banking cartels, the prophecies of the Jesuits, and the mythologies of the upper echelons of the Freemasons, all of which is important to understand. In 2019, the cult stepped out of the shadows with their COVID-19 tyranny, and still the vast majority of the general public refused to admit something sinister was going on. So is it any wonder that those who have been trying to tell you about this global cult for decades are frustrated when they have spent decades laying out the evidence in their work, sometimes at great personal expense and cost? The sad fact seems to be that this satanic cult is being allowed to carry out their globalist agenda. Today I am joined by author and researcher Henry Makow to discuss both his series of books, Illuminati, the Cult That Hijacked the World, and his frustration that this agenda is being allowed to hijack our entire planet and to enslave generations to come.